In today's lesson, I'm going to be sharing with you the secrets which will show you how to fix your timing on your ground strokes. On the forehand, what you want to be getting into the habit of doing is being set by the time the ball bounces. When the ball bounces, you should be letting go of the racket with your non-hitting hand and sitting in a chair. So you understand, I'm going to start from the beginning. From the ready position, we turn, and instead of sending the arm by itself, we're going to keep the left hand on the throat. This is what every good advanced tennis player does. You will find a few instances where they have the hand following close by. We turn our shoulders as a unit. This will help you keep everything together and eliminate the need to figure out where you should be positioning the racket. It should be slightly hooded, and you should keep the racket head in front of the hand. From here, when the ball bounces, we drop the racket and pat the dog and sit in a chair. It's a 1-2 rhythm. Set, the ball bounces, okay? We can run around, ball bounces, sit, lift. This is the timing for the forehand. Set, sit, lift, and it's go time. We want to go slow to fast. A lot of people are going fast, rushing the setup, setting up late, and then they go slow through the follow through because they're guiding the ball, trying to get it in. But you want to go fast through the follow through. Get into the habit of having a 1-2 rhythm, okay? Bang, bang. It's fast. Load the gun and shoot it. Something that may be preventing you from doing this is you have a 3-part swing, and keeping the non-hitting hand on the throat should help this. It should be a good remedy to keep things together, and then from here, pretend that there's a brick wall behind you. Just go forwards, because if you go like this, then you have to reset. Some people wrap it behind their back. This is another issue, and then they go slow through the contact point, and it's just really not that great. Now, let's look at the backhand side. On the backhand, a similar issue occurs, and it all stems from the setup. A lot of people like to think that it's something, they're doing with their wrist, or it's at contact point, that they just don't have the feel. But generally, it's really just because they're not setting themselves up for success. So by the time the ball bounces, we want to make sure that we've made a full unit turn with the backhand and that we have the front shoulder underneath the chin. It's a 1-2 rhythm. You want to get out of the habit of having extra moving parts. So I'm going to start from the beginning. Right arm straight, left arm bent. For a right-handed player, if you're a lefty, do this in reverse. And this is the setup, okay? You want to just turn in one motion. You don't want to think about it too much. If you have a good ready position, elbows up and away from your body, you should be able to shoot a basketball in the space. All you're doing is straightening this arm. This arm just goes straight, and you want to tuck it up against your chest, okay? Keep the racket on the outside of your body. Don't wrap it behind you. It's 1, the ball bounces, sit, lift, okay? It's a 1-2 swing. It's set, ball bounce, sit, lift, okay? This is the rhythm that you need to train your brain into getting into. You don't have to have rapid anticipation to understand how to time the ball. You don't have to have crazy anticipation. You can't see into the future, and it's okay. You're not going to be as fast as recognizing the ball as a pro, but as long as you can get into the habit of having fast unit turns and being set by the time the ball bounces, you should be good to go. If you're moving around and running, okay, yes, you're going to have to get to the ball, but just make sure that you've unit turned by the time the ball bounces. Step and hit, okay? It's 1-2 rhythm. I hope you can use these tips to fix your timing on your ground strokes. If you like what you learned here, I recommend taking the next step and going into my online course. You can get started by clicking the link down below. In any event, thanks for tuning in, and use what you've learned to modernize your game. Tennis Doctor is a self-help tennis book for adults. You could have 40-inch biceps, rapid anticipation, fancy feet, and a brilliant mind, but if you have poor swing mechanics, you will never win. On the contrary, you can have slow reactions, terrible footwork, and be 40 pounds overweight, yet still produce a good shot if you can perfect your swing. By reading Tennis Doctor, you own the secret to a perfect swing, and if we have to, we'll call you an Uber to get you to the ball in time. Read it now on Amazon and listen to it on Audible in every country. Tired of going down a rabbit hole of tennis videos that focus on what the swing should look like but not how to do it? I have systemized the best tennis information for being an advanced level player, and you can copy it by taking my online course. Click the link in the description to get started now.